Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As I said at the end of the last video, I waited till we had recovered, and while I was doing a little bit of crafting, and I headed straight over to Hubyar. The Azrai did not do anything else. So I'm going to initiate the siege of Hubyar. Of course, if anything happens that I need to break off, I will do so, because I'm not going to let them get any more towns. I did not finish my crafting. As you can see, I still have... I didn't even melt these down because I just wanted to get over here as quickly as possible. But I never did find... This is my original legendary weapon. I grabbed it for myself. I did give Rick masterwork crafted that I gave him. It's only 120 in length, whereas mine is 130. So we did not... I still have to do some crafting, but I wanted to get over here to Hubyar and take care of this while I could. While the Azrai are being... not attacking things right now. I was trying to get a good angle where I could see both this and if anybody marched by. They have to come right through there, so I should be able to see them. Meaning a large Azrai army, or any Azrai army, large or otherwise. Again, I request that if anything I've ever done has helped you pass the time or you've enjoyed anything I've uploaded, would you please click on the subscribe button? Doesn't cost you anything, it's just a click of a button, and I would really appreciate it. I realize that my methods are not for everyone. I'm long form, you could say. I don't cut out parts. I show all the nitty-gritty and the good stuff. Because that's life. But most youngins, I guess, these days are impatient, got short attention spans. Oop, wrong thing there, buddy. All right. Really, more or less, in addition to bragging rights with an old high school buddy of mine, I've was looking into it, and there are some functions of YouTube that I cannot access unless I have at least 500 subscribers. I'd like to have access to those functions. All right, so we've got Hubyar is 417 defenders with 125 garrison, which is not enough to worry about trying to starve them out. They've still got 6 days of food left. So we'll see if we can knock down their defenses and then go in and take them. Although they are recreating. I find it interesting that this is a noble's party and this is a noble's party, yet there is no noble in this party. Maybe it don't show him because I don't know him. I don't know, but either way, that's just showing a regular Azrai infantry troop as opposed to showing the noble leading that party. All right, I think that'll do it with the cracking of that catapult. Let's see if we can bring out our fire onagers. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let me check. Did I make it possible for me to get some more experience? I lost a troop, which probably was a horse troop. And I'll take you because I can give you to the one of my companions after we're done here. I want to look and see if I made it possible for me to get... No, I don't think I can get much more, but I definitely can't get any in throwing or athletics. I don't need any more in one-handed because it would not benefit my troops in any way. I am currently the leader of the infantry. But I think I will take a bow anyway, because it's not red. I mean, I can get some experience, just not very easily. Also, while we're here on the screen, I want to check Rick, because he will probably be controlling one of the archer groups. All right, let's see if we can get these out. There they are. And maybe just wait a little bit longer till daylight. Okay, I think that's it. Let's attack. Let's see if this will let me, or if I even need to put Rick in charge of a group. There's Rick right there. So we've got Corinne in charge of those archers. Yeah, we'll put Rick right here. All right, that will be Archie. And Reggie, party leader. Patrick, party leader. Roe, crafter. All right, you guys are just going to be, let's look at infantry. You won't have very much because you haven't been out there in the world. However, 57, 39, 57, 57, 66 for Utrecht. 72 for Sheila, but she doesn't have a banner. And I can't see that one because Tell Worlds are stupid. And they wouldn't even let me look at that one right there. Neither, don't even consider the other two, but I can't look at that guy. Ashley is 13 and you're 39. Okay. So we're going to take, who was that had 66 with a good Utrecht? You're going to be in charge of that group right there. You've got 66 infantry influence and decreased taken ranged attack damage, and that's good. Everybody else just going to go here. All right. And it doesn't matter where they set up. I've got a bow. I'm just going to run in. And I do have my one-hander, so I have a shield available if I do decide to go up the ladders. Although it's still really dark and I can't see very well. Let me look at where these towers... Okay, this tower's going to come over here, it looks like. Let me move around here. You guys are not shooting at anything. I guess there's nothing to... Got to be something to shoot at. Yeah, right there. Can't see. It's so dark up there. I can't see. Let me grab this arrow and this one. They just don't have a lot of archers defending. I can't even see up here. I got to get him silhouetted. There's one right there. Shield on the back as I run around looking for more arrows. I only need a couple. There we go. 37. All right, come on. We need you to stop moving, buddy, so I can draw a bead on you. All right, I see a couple up here now. One of them just got taken out, I believe. I'll have one of these. Why not? I got time to grab them. Might as well grab them. All right, where's this coming from? I see... It's that doggone crossbowman that ran all the way across there. But I can't see him now. I know he's up there, but I can't see where he's at. There's somebody else up there, but again, I cannot see. Up top, it looks like. Yeah, this place being in silhouette is really bad for my viewing. Is that the crossbowman running back across? It is. All right, there's the tower. Here comes some troops. Looks like they're getting taken out by javelins. Oh, man, that was a good hit. Well, let's go up. See if this ends well. they're doing a pretty good job of keeping the area clear here. We got a lot of bowmen down there, though. Yep, someone just hit me with a javelin. I personally wouldn't have dropped that barrier until, oh no, he almost pushed me off. I wouldn't drop that barrier until there were more of my troops up here on the tower. But the AI is very, you know, they don't think like that. They just see, oh man, that's another. They don't think tactically or strategically. I gotta keep this clear though, if I can. This one-hander though, it takes a lot more hits to break shields than it does with that two-hander. But I do have the protection of the shield. Can I get up here? Why am I walking so slow? I had hit caps lock, that's why. Just in case, give me those. Yikes! Sounds like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Yikes! What does he say? Zoinks? Something like that? All right. Let's go through here. I'm not going to be able to run him down. He's too quick. I don't think there's any more up top here. I do that every time. I know that that's not the way to go, but I can't help myself. Yeah, everybody's out, except for that one guy. Where did he come from? All right, let me go up here. Oh, wait, can I hit him with a bow? No, he's inside the tower. Oh, there he is, right there. They got him. They will get him. All right. All right, that's the noise for them being in the keep. So we're going to have a keep battle. I lost 6. I got 4 in bow and 1 in one-handed. What about Rick? He got no kills, but he got 1 in athletics and 1 in bow. Need to step it up, Rick. Let's see if anyone here... We got 5 perks. Athletics for Idris. We want powerful. And here we want Fury. And here we want Strong Arms. Again, the AI doesn't kick, so I'm not worried about kick damage nor falling. Engineering for Matt. Well, Matt's an infantry troop, so it doesn't really matter. He just happened to be manning a siege engine, it looks like. We'll give him 30% shield hit points. That's his personal upgrade for that. And trainer, always. And that should be it. Okay. Let's attack. Who do I want here? I want Rick. Oh, Rose looking a little iffy, so we'll take her anyway. And the Zany. And then I want the party leaders. Ashley, Reggie, because they need You know, they're typically on a horse, so anytime that we're having combat on foot, we want them to get some experience. And then we'll take Manny. And Rogan, the infantry leader for sure. Pete, the quartermaster. Mitch, the party leader. And infantry. And one more, which is going to be... Let's see who I want that one more to be. I say Archie. I'll take Archie also. Gotta get over there and take out those ranged troops. I was going to say there's one more that just ran up in there. Oh, he hit me with a dang javelin or some such. I saw it coming and I couldn't react quickly enough. I can't see what's going on. We're bopping around there so much. See an archer over there. No, I don't want to hit you. I want to go get that archer. Okay. Now you guys can take care of these. Come on, Archie. Oh, he tried to thrust. That's the problem with, as I've mentioned before, I got these long two-handed weapons. They don't work very well inside. They're very situational, but on the battlefield, they're devastating. He's trying. There you go, Corinne. I don't remember bringing Corinne. I honestly don't remember clicking on Corinne. I thought I intentionally left her out. All right, Rick, did you get any experience? You got 1 in athletics and 19 in two-hander. That's what I'm talking about, which means you only got 19, so you didn't have any experience in two-hander. Glad I picked you then. We're in the town, so we'll just take everybody, of course. I'm going to show mercy. And, of course, Idris is going to hate me. Yep, it's already 100, so he can't hate me anymore. Let's get Rick his upgrade. Oh, Archie also. Or maybe Archie's the only one that got upgraded. Now, here's the thing. I could have Reckless Charge, which is... speed bonus, or I can have thick hides. I always want extra hit points if I got a choice. Rick, you got 19, so you don't get anything till 25. But you're going to get there, buddy. You're still young. I think you're 18. Yeah, you're still 18. By the way, Ashley being up here is not where I want her. I moved her up there for some reason. I don't remember, probably because I was crafting or some such. Infantry, Zanny, infantry. Where in the world are my... I had 2 characters die already. Were they my horse troops? You're Cav, so you come on down here also, and you get right behind Ashley. Reggie's up... There's... You go right there. All of these should be infantry. With the Wanderers being last on the list of infantry. Whoa. Oh, I thought he didn't have a helmet on. It was just very bright. All right, you got to go way down here to the bottom, or at least right before Ashley. You two are Wanderers, and I want family members first, and of course infantry, and then horse riding troops. Kayla, you need to be down here. You can just be somewhere down here. All right, so we want Richard, and then Archie, Corinne, and Rick. And then all the infantry. But we want Pete to be right there. And then Manny to be right above Pete. And Liza Luvina be down here towards the bottom. Right there. Zanny right above Udris. Blacktooth. Not Udris, my kid. Alright, there's the 4 remaining Wanderers that I have, with 2 already dying. Zanny is an actual kid you married in. Okay, I think that's where I want it to be. Now, let's look at managed town. What have we got? Since I did not devastate the town, we should be good to go on everything. Let's go to recruit. We will recruit everybody, toss them in the garrison. And while I'm looking in here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my Battanian archers back and my wadlings back. Basically, any Battanian troop that I would normally use. Because they're hard to come by down here. You cannot get them. Make sure that's all of them. Because we're a long way from Battania. I believe that's it. And let's see what we got down here. We've only got the 1 noble. And he looks like... It looks like the last character I played. I couldn't remember his name. All right. We're going to ransom, not dismiss, ransom all these guys with the exception of him. We'll get 4 grand. We're going to trade. Don't want that. You don't have any wood for me. I would have taken your wood because we're going to do a little bit of... We're going to melt down that stuff that I had made at the end of the last episode. Legendary 34. I don't think so. 67. They should take it. This is just from 1 siege battle. Okay. And then what do I have too many of? Too many troops, of course. So we're going to... You've got 18, 19, 20, and 20. 19, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll see if we can get everybody to 35 first. 20, 25, 30, 35. Five, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. All right, so I've still got 37. 5, 10. You are 35. We'll give you 5, 5, 10. And I'm starting from the rear on purpose because I know I've only got 17. And then we will give you 7, and we'll give you 10. 5, 10. All right, now, while we're here, while we have you up here, I'm going to give you some of these, not a lot, but just enough to get me down where I need to be. I think we'll give you everybody. 480. All right, I'm down by 2. Let me redo that. Unfortunately. All right. 90. 82. There we go. All right, we'll wait here just a moment. By the way, who was my... Hopefully Sheila was the... Nope. It is indeed Rick. Let's look at how... That wasn't bad for Rick being the... I mean, we didn't lose a lot. We did get wounded a lot. Rick, how much room do you have to grow? You got quite a bit, so we'll just leave it at Rick for now. All right, owner of Hub Yar can be... Ideally, it would be this guy. What do you own already? You're rich and you're on Kasera and Jamea. What do you own? Nothing. Oh, man. I would like to give you Sturgeon Holdings, but everybody wants you to have this. So I'll give it to you. I'm going to be a little bit lenient now because I've forced you guys to pay a lot of money to these guys before they declared war on us. Robin, the medic. So we want her to have, well, a well-balanced sword because she's going to be an infantry troop. And learn Arts of Healing since she's a medic. As soon as the day... All right, there's our rooster. Let's melt down what we can using Row the Crafter. And we're going to need some... Rick, where are you, buddy? Rick. Right there. We're going to do some refining. We don't have a whole lot of wood, as I said earlier. We really need wood. I could see that we were going to wind up running out of wood. But when you're down here in Azrai lands, that's par for the course. All right, we still got quite a few craftables. So we'll wait one more day. What have I got here? Oh, yeah, I had rotate our hub yar. We're going to give you 5 troops. There we go. At least I know I didn't lose any because I was only 5 over, and since I could give 5 away and still be full, I didn't lose any troops, so I did notice it in time. Boy, we got a crap load of fish. I don't eat fish. All right, Amatates we've got. Come on, give me one. There you go. And let's finish melding what we have with Row. I may move Row up and, in fact, to the, although we need more, now we need more, that's all right. May move her up in the list so that I don't have to scroll down so far to find her. Let's go. Crafted. And then we'll get the rest of this wood. That's it. As far as wood is concerned, I don't want to melt these down. I don't want to melt that. I think I can melt that one masterwork down. Yeah, because I had 2 masterworks. Let me make sure. While we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and melt that. But let me make sure that Rick does indeed have a masterwork. He does. All right, so we can melt this masterwork down. There we go. And we'll make a little bit of... And then we'll call it quits. Let's see what we're looking. We've got an upgrade here with a skirmisher. All right. Wait here a little bit. Let's see again. Let's see what the Azrai, how they react. We're going to give away Amatates to... Yes, we'll give it to you because you are Empire and it's an Empire town. And everybody wants you to have it. Rick's got up to 43 in medicine. When he gets to 50, I'll probably switch over to someone else. Although I'm not going to... We're going to leave now because we really need to do some recruiting. And if we get away from Hub Yard, there's a chance they may decide to attack it. And again, we're in a situation where I'm just going to grab any troop I can. Don't have the liberty of picking and choosing. Now I'm going to talk to Kundo. I'm pretty sure he's not the leader of the clan. Yeah, Dio is. Okay, also, while I'm here, Let me go ahead and recruit these guys. And I can toss them in the group. You only need one. And then you can get the rest. Oh, I got to give those over. Right. That's a nice infantry troop. Hit the... There we go. And let's go to... Actually, I want to go here. I think we've got so many cav already. I just want to try not to go to the villages. Kundal escape, that's fine. Go to villages where there are guaranteed to be cavalry troops. I'd rather have infantry. Are you topped off? Yep. We're going to jump in Casera. I don't think they will stuff Casera. They've got positive food. We'll see how this works out. They did not. And they got 9 recruits. Very good. I'm going to take you, but just because we need troops. Because I want to head towards Raza. And let's look at trade here. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no wood. Let's go here. You only need, what, about 20 or so? Yeah, you need 22. So we should be able to get that within 2 towns. And we'll try Medina. Because I can grab some more dates, even though I'm pretty good at dates. I want to have over 500. Usually 500 is my minimum for dates. And I got to remember to switch Rick out of... Well, there's only 3 here and they're horses. All right, you need 3 more. We'll go right here. Switch Rick out of being the medic. I will remember to do that. I have every intention of remembering to do that. I think 55, right? Yes, you need 2 more. Oh, we want you and you. Very good. All right. Let's see if... And I stopped here and didn't get dates, did I? I think we are all healed. So let me switch Rick out before I forget. Sheila. By the way, how old are you, Sheila? I know we've got a medic coming up, but how old are you? You're 42, all right. Maybe I did, because there isn't any there. Did I buy them and don't even remember? We're going to run down to Quidnar. Kidnar? There we go. We're going straight to Hub Yard. We don't want them to defeat any of the garrison that's there. We got such a small amount. We'll try to get there in time. They're starving them out for sure, though. We got that first 24 hours of free travel time while they're building their siege camp. So how's your day going? You doing all right? I don't know if today is Tuesday the 17th. I don't know if it's St. Patrick's Day. I was watching a little bit of news while I was getting ready this morning, and I noticed that people were wearing some green, so I don't know if it's St. Patrick's Day or not. It might be. I don't really pay attention to those things. Christmas and Thanksgiving, really all I pay attention to. I really want to wait till daylight. Can I afford to wait though? I'm gonna wait just a little bit. I know they're losing troops like mad, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing. All right, noontime. Make sure we have no upgrades, and I need to switch back. I just noticed I've got my bow on. And do I want to switch back to my... Yeah, I'm going to switch back to this. I did get it back from Rick, so I might as well use it. And I want to make sure that's locked. It is. What do we got over here? Owner of Rhesus Castle. You can also have that, buddy, since I gave you the last town. Whatever it was, I don't remember. Maybe Amatetes. All right, let's attack. 1228 verse 1685. I believe that's what it said. I'm going to get the horse over there. And this horse over here. We've got very few horse. I don't like, we need to march forward. I don't like our starting position. March forward. Archers, come forward. Hurry, hurry, hurry. All right. Come on. Arrows. Arrows, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get up here, get up here. Let me get off my horse. All right, archers, shoot them if you got them. Infantry, get around way out there. Or infantry, I mean, cav, get around way out there. Get off the horse. We're going to have them come back into the archers, the enemy archers. There we go. All right, attack them. If I could get my timing back. Come here, girl. You know what? This guy's going to hit me if I'm not careful. Infantry. No, infantry shield wall, not charge. Infantry, back, back, come back, come back. Horse, come back. We want horse back over here. Horse over here. Gotta watch those tossers running around the edges here. Give me that. Well, I just straight up missed him. I was worried I was going to hit my own guys, of course, which is what I usually do. I don't know what just hit me. Oh, a tosser. I don't know where he come from, but it had to be because that was 25 points of damage. Nothing else would have hit me. Arrow wouldn't hit me for that much. All right, horses, I need you to get down there again. Get around behind them. They got 104 archers. Spread out, infantry. And charge. Horses, get on their archers. There's another wave of infantry coming in. I want to get those archers down, though. All right, everybody charge. Don't want to stand there so long trying to get it. It's too finicky. If I had a horse, that would be ideal. Don't be picking up arrows, buddy. All right, put everything up so I can run a little faster. Horse is too far away for me to run after. As much as I'd like to. As long as that one guy keeps running backwards there, I should be able to catch him. Careful here, I don't have my shield up though. I will have that horse, so Make sure that everybody's charging. I'll have you. No, I won't. That's an Ascarat. I cannot ride it. How about this one? That looks like an Ascarat also, but no. Don't let it be an Ascarat. It is. Doggone it. I was trying to get that just over the top so it would actually hit him. Maybe I can ride this horse.
War attack now!
Of course they're fleeing. Come on, give me you. Yep, I can ride you. Just a generic Aserai horse. Although I don't think it'll make a difference. I may not be able to make it there to even strike a blow. Oh, horsey, horsey, horsey. And I missed, so I'm just stupid. All right. We lost 4. Rick, where you at, buddy? You got 2. And you got 15 in two-handed, 4 in bow, and 8 in athletics. Very good. You're coming along just nicely. 2,300 gold.
Enough.
I yield.
And we got 4 prisoners, 4 noble. I got 4. I don't know how much the rest of the army got. And for now, I'm going to take all you guys because I can throw you in the garrison. Don't want you in my army, but I can throw you in the garrison. Let's see what we got as far as upgrades. Polearm for Ulian the Swith. We're going to have Steed Killer, even though she doesn't have a polearm. They can use the javelins as polearm, though. You'll see them. I've talked about before how the AI will have a javelin and they'll twirl it, which means they're changing from throwing to melee. You are the party leader, so we want you... yeah, this is... Both of these apply to you, so we're going with that, the Phalanx. Riding for Ashley. Animals in your party reproducing or herding speed penalty or governor. Really, none of these are worthwhile. So I'll just go with that one. And Rogan, infantry leader. Since you are you're not going to be a party leader, you're just going to be a captain, but we'll give you this one. Lead by example. None of that really affects you. Again, this is infantry troop, and there's nothing here that's for personal. So I'm just going to give you that one. They don't affect you. And core a core. You look a little different than everybody else, Mike. Yeah, let's go back to Mike and assign this. Really? I don't know where to assign it. Everybody else has got 2 potentially for tournaments, so I'll go ahead and give you 3. I meant 3, so I'll give you 3 also on bow for tournament reasons, since the rest of them had 3. And Rose not too far off from upgrading again. We'll take that, because that's the only option. All right, Rick the Archer. We want plus 10 handling to two-handed weapons, and since you're going to be captain, plus 30 two-handed skill to infantry, or plus 30 damage to shields with your two-handed weapons, and plus 15 damage to get shields with the infantry formation. I'd rather go with the wood chopper. And here we want powerful. This doesn't... Another 4% damage with weapons, and another 2% damage for your troops you're commanding, so that's very good. What have we got here? You know, I'm not opposed to holding these Aserai troops, because they're decent troops, especially for down here. For my composition, there are indeed javelin throwers. So I'll hold on to their infantry. And you're still way over. That's fine. Gullison is the leader of the Aserai. I know he won't come over, but we'll take him anyway. You notice he had a Battania, and that probably came from Hubyar or Raza in the past. Okay, you're also 2 full.
I'm yours.
Maloob. There's that guy. There's 3 of them, right? Never can tell if you got the one that you want to talk to. All right, that means that good old Idris, the guy that hates me, is just going to be stacked with prisoners. We'll make sure I still got those guys locked in. Oh, I'll take that Battanian volunteer for sure, for sure. All right. Yep. I kept the Azurai that I wanted to keep. All right, let's see if we can jump in. They're going to stuff it with 20, 40, 60, 80, just about 2, 4, 6, 8, about 72 troops. Nothing I can do about that except they're going to give them archers. I know it. Yeah. We're going to be short archers. Let's recruit here. Toss them in the garrison. As well as these guards that I had picked up. Let's see. No, I've got everybody locked. It needs to be locked. We'll go ahead and ransom with the exception of these guys. And I'm pretty sure, I know this guy, oh, that's not Gulison. That's not the guy I thought it was. Who was I thinking of? There's 2 guys named Gulison. And this is not the one. Okay, is this his son? I don't have any information. No information on him. All right, so he's not the leader. But Maloob, let's look at this guy. Banosaran. Maloob, again. Itus, that's Nathan. Saeed, I'm going to say that's Saeed. Saeed, I don't know. That's Nathan again. Nathan again. And that's Maloob. And you're Gulison. This is the leadership clan. Hulayan. And you're a sturgeon under Maloob. Duane. Gulison again. I should have noticed that. And Dio and Maloob. Are you the Maloob that's the guy in charge of it? No, you're not. You're a different Maloob. All right, so none of these guys can be recruited. Oh, I don't have room to put it. All right, so we're going to leave. We're going to run and throw them in Laicus dungeon, since I don't have room to put them in here. And I'm going to do a little recruiting, if I can. We'll recruit you, you, and you. And then give them to you. And then I will take back you 3. And I just need 1 more. I don't want to take the wildlings. I'll take the lower troops to ensure that they get up to wildlings. Yep, I'll take you. In fact, I'll give you a wildling and take that other recruit. Okay. Pressing on. We'll stop here at Liwas, do a little recruiting. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to switch over to Rick again. Now I don't really care about how many horses we have. They put a lot of troops in Hubyar. We just, again, need way more bodies this time than we needed last recruiting session. We'll come around and hit Abba after we leave Laicus. Kuth, there's 2 escapees. Let me throw you guys in the dungeon. All right, that's 16 of them there. See what we can recruit. Not too bad. We can top you off. And then move on down to Samantha. And then I can trade. Cow and sheep. That's no good. We got 77,000. It should be enough. Normally I would want that Gird, but we're not early game, and that's no longer the best thing that I have available. And since we are really... You know what? We're really short on wood. I don't know which one of these will give me wood, so I'm just going to lock them. I'm not going to sell anything that we can melt because they may give me some wood, and we need wood big time. All right. By the way, you've got 2 wood for 139. That's a terrible price, but I'm going to pay it anyway. Because, as I say, I really need the wood. All right, let's look at entering the smithy and see what row looks like. Oh, I did say I was going to move her up, because this is going to be an ongoing thing. She's going to be the full-time crafter. So I want you to be right after Corinne. And we'll take you right now and get some wood and some Pugios. So these javelins did indeed give wood. And his throwing axes did. And of course the wooden hammers do. Okay. We'll go ahead and take that. Because that's some... Alright, we'll let that be. Let's run down here to Abbott. I think you only need 1 more. You need 2 more, and I think you need about 13. Yeah. Let's take a look at, before I go in there, let me pause and see what... Southern Empire's been wanting peace with us for a while, but I think we've gotten Rote back, we've gotten Amatetes back, we're about to get Diathema, looks like. However, I do want to get Zionica and Porus, because I want to shore up the... And I would even get Sinopia and Lycaron, because I want to shore up this middle, because this is where they keep pushing us. And down here, if I can push all the way to Hussenfolk, if not Danistica, we can alleviate having to come down here. And then if we do have to come down here, it won't be way back over here. We'll only have to come in this area. So that'll still leave us in the Southern Empire area of operations. Man, having said that, I want to play a war game now. All right, you got a couple. That means you're topped off. And you can have 11. That would give you 55. Boom. Worked out perfectly. And let me make sure that we're all where we want us to be. 50. You got 1 too many, in fact. 53, 53. All right, Samantha, I want to make sure the one you get rid of is... I don't want you dropping a high-tier troop. I don't really know how they do that. But I'm going to make sure that you drop what I want you to, which is going to be that Mamluk. Yeah, we'll get rid of that guy. And then drop him out of the issue. Okay, so Rick, let's head towards Raza. Because if there's any Azrai army coming, we'll see them. There's only, they have to come right through here. There's no other path they can take. I'm going to make sure I do not forget to swap Rick out. If you are watching this, one of the 3 people that watch this, and do you play Bannerlord? If you do, are you playing the 1.3 and or war cells? Because I still believe that I'm just seeing a lot of problems in the forums, but what is your experience? Because remember, the only people that are going to post about problems, or the only people that are posting are the ones that are having problems. So you might have 10% of the people posting saying they have problems, but typically only about 5% of game users are the ones that use the forums in the first place. So is it really as bad as it looks? Or is it just the squeaky wheel is the one you hear? All right, Raza has 693. I'm going to come over here and buy some dates from these two towns, Kukwa and Musum, and then I'm going to attack Raza. And I guess I'll look and see if they have any troops above. No, they don't. Above recruit. We can still see here, so if an Azrai army comes by, we'll see them. Just want to hit Kukwa, come back and attack Raza. And that's where our next move will be. What our next move will be. Because we're trying to push the Azrai hard. Tired of coming down here to the south. I realize there's two castles, Medina, and I don't remember the name of the other one back here that still need to be taken care of. As long as we can take out the towns, that'll be greatly helpful for us. Because that gives me some place to go into and get rid of and buy and sell and so forth and so on. All right. We'll go ahead and siege. Rote is being sieged and something else there. I'll look in a moment. All right, we got Diathma. What's the other thing? Just Rote at the moment. May have been Diathma is the other one I was seeing. All right, owner of Diathma. Yep. That is you are an empire, and that's an empire town. You're an imperial, and that's an empire town, so that's good. Something that I've just thought about that I've mentioned before in the past, but no one ever answered because I don't know, because no one knows. If I start the game with my character, and I'm Valandian. Richard is Valandian. Richard dies, and let's say that Manny takes over, and Manny's Sturgeon. Does that now mean that this clan, the De Prevend, can take over Sturgeon towns because the leader's now Sturgeon? Does that ever swap, or does it stay the same from the get-go? If you know that, please let me know, because I don't know that. I've never really paid that much attention to it. Man, we seem to have a whole lot less food for some reason than we had. No, we still got a lot of food. Why is it showing only 700? Oh, that's 7,000. My mistake. I didn't see that properly because, again, my mic boom is in the way. Rote. Can they break the siege of Rote? Hopefully. I was just talking about keeping the center over there, and I don't want to lose anything. You guys, garrison is 260. Garrison is half. But you got 13 days worth of food. I'm not willing to sit here for 13 days. By the way, how many prisoners do we have? We've got 14 only. None, 21, and 9. Who just got an upgrade? Ashley in scouting. Stationary for at least an hour. You know, that is only useful. It's useful to have when you feel like you have a weak party and you want to be able to see an incoming army when you're stationary. For example, when you're doing a siege or raiding a village and you would have to GTFO really quick, this gives you additional 25% sight range. But I don't think we have a weak army, and I would rather have this option, which gives you negative 50% every time you're in a forest. So that's what I'm going to go with. Although that other one was good early game. Look, there comes an army right there. We're going to break off, and we're going to go take them out. I want them to get past me first, though. Maybe they will attack me. They're patrolling right now, so even they don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they will attack me. In a perfect world, they would, but they're not going to. I want to swap back over to Sheila. Let them go on their way. Oh, we're going to stop them. They're scared to run by us now, so we may just continue with this. All right, the Sturgeons just declare war. So the Empire wants peace again. They really want peace. Don't care. As long as we're winning, we're going to keep going. Who just got an upgrade? Idris in engineering. So you're manning one of these siege engines, huh? We're going to go with Wallbreaker, even though I don't like it. I like that secondary skill enough that I'm willing to choose the Wallbreaker. I think while we're here, we're blocking this pass, and they're going to be too scared to go by. So I'm going to continue with the siege because they're not going to be able to attack anything unless they grow some, and then they'll pass us by. We'll see. Or maybe they'll attack us, one or the other. We just won a battle there against Southern Empire again. Oh, he's going to make it this time, I think. Yep, he's going way up here around us. Oh, maybe not. He don't want to come any closer. He's got to come down to here. And that's pretty close to me, and he's too scared to do that. Hopefully, that stays the same. Because I will take this town and then come right back out and run him down if I can. Which means I'm going to sit here for a bit. I know they got 9 days of food, but I'm going to sit for a bit and see what he does. I got a couple of companions, at least one companion, I'll say, that's manning siege equipment. Maybe as we sit here, that will help them out a little bit. I'm willing to wait 8 days now. Now that I know this army's bottled up, I am willing to wait. They're trying to recruit. Uthelum's being attacked. Let's see what they do. They're still at 896. They don't seem to be getting any larger. Let's see what he does here. If he passes me by, then I will follow him. But I think he's too scared to come down here. Let's see, though. Oh, he's going to do it. He did it. Ooh, not quite. Come on, buddy. Come on. Either attack me or go by, one or the other. He's still 896. All right, they're just patrolling now. They're not going to attack something. It actually does say patrolling. So I think he's trying to grow. Oh, they just broke apart. Oh, he didn't have... That's good to know. That tells me that he doesn't have a lot of influence. He couldn't hold that army together, but someone else just reformed one. Let's see what this guy does. He's probably not scared. Oh, 900. They're getting up there. Yeah, they're going to attack something. They're going to... Well, they're gathering. All right, we're still going to sit here for a little bit. See what they... Nathan, go join them, buddy. I want you guys to get really big so I can grab a bunch of you and put you in jail. Nathan, come on, buddy. Get through there. You might be the Nathan I'm looking for. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and leave here because they're behind us. And we're going to head towards Hubyard. Quoth, please join them also. Owner of Rote is going to be Sinesios. Hongruz, what do you... All right, Yamatetes Rote de Athman Ataconia. That's a castle earlier I gave to him. All right, let's see what happens. Did you just break? Nope, you're still going. I think you grabbed... Where are you headed? Hubyar, very good. Let me get out of your way. I want you to join them. I want you all in there. I got some updates here, upgrades. And I do have javelins. Yes, see them on my back there. All right, so we got to have about... Is anybody else coming to join? Either way, I'm going to grab you guys tomorrow at noon. So we'll go here. We'll wait till noon. And then we'll end this army. Now, I'm going to sit right here unless I see another... No, there's nothing else coming. If someone else was coming to join, I'd have backed off and let them do that. All right, there we go. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, verse 1281. And looks like we have horse archers. All right, let's look. Oh, this is very bad positioning. Very bad positioning. I don't like it. I do not like it. Which means I'm going to come over here. Can we get everybody over here? See what they're going to do. Can I... No, I can't go. Oh, I was banking on being able to go up there. All right, we're going to have to come right here then.
Archers, get moving!
They have 99 horse archers. Horse and horse. Nope. Infantry, archers, horse, and horse. All right, archers, face them and shoot them. Cav. Actually, they've got room back here. I think they're going to come around behind us.
Look that way! Infantry, pick your target! Stop, shoot!
Come on, archers. Keep facing them.
Horsemen!
Horse, get over there. Oh, I can't. They're too close. All right, get in there. Get in there.
Horses! No!
Oh, I thought that would have taken that noble out. I'm just trying to stop a few here if I can. That guy, that Kuzate, needed to go. Oh, I just missed. All right, horse, come back. Come back, come back, come back. We got... They had 99, so we got 33. All right, pause. Warriors, go ahead and face them also.
Infantry, turn!
And then step forward. Wait for the next run. Keep your shields facing them. All right, bowmen, loose. And actually spread out some more.
Forward!
But still keep facing them. Infantry, keep facing them. Keep your shields facing them. Everybody else is too far away to be a problem. And they put their archers way up high there. All right, horse. Get ready to engage. Come over here. Horse, move over here. Get some speed going. Come on, they're going to stop. We don't want them to stop. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, horse, engage. That Kuzate's got to go. All right, very good, very good. Now they're down to... All right, horse, come back, horse, come back. Oh, they're coming in because they don't have any horse archers left. All right, step forward, step forward. Come up here, come up here. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Toss them if you got them. Infantry. Let me get off. Infantry, that's a lot of infantry. Move. Archers come a little closer. So long, quoth. Quoth the raven, right? That wasn't... I got hit by that horse and threw me off. Good try, though. All right, horse, get over there. Horse, get over there. Go, go, go. Archers, step forward again. The flag, I can't see crap for that flag. All right, shields. Let's give the archers some room so they can see. Horse, go after... They got almost 200 archers. Go after them, horse. You guys step forward. Archers, come on. Go, horse, go. I know we've only got 62 or 63 horse, but we're going to do the best we can against their 200 archers. All right, spread apart. Let the horse through there, please. And then go back in the wall. And one... There's only 75. All right, let's march forward. Go ahead and go in loose formation, or line formation. Come up a little higher there, buddies. There you go. All right. Their archers are being decimated. Can you get out of the way, horse? All right, horse, come back. Horse, come back. Let's see if we can entice them to come to us. We still got plenty of arrows.
Shooting!
Hold those javelins. Don't toss them. Hold them. You were saying? All right, hang in there, horse. Just stay here while they come to us. All right. Go back to a wall. Now toss him. Horse, get involved. Wow, that was terrible, Joe. I'm sorry, Richard, that was terrible. Richard, you suck. Joe's all right, but Richard sucks. Come on, horsey. I'll just take you then. Can't find a horse. Horse to throw at, that is. Not one to get on. All right, spread out.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Keep coming to us, guys. Wasting them things left and right. Comes another wave. Horse over here, please. We're losing horses at an astonishing rate. I just heard footsteps, so I had to move. I wasn't sure who it was coming at me. Who are you shooting with arrows, buddy? All right. Come on, come on, come on. Let me get up here so I can see. No, we still got troops coming in. So horses, can you come back here? I don't want you just sitting there being shot at. All right, we're getting low on arrows. All right, wall up. There's one running right at you. Well, a few running right at you. Oh. Again, terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, now horses get involved. Infantry. Everybody charge. Can I get on that horse? Say hello to these archers. And I don't know if I can do this. My horse will probably run away. All right, let me see if I can get around behind them. Come on. All right, these tossers right here could be an issue. Certainly that archer right there is going to be an issue. Well, maybe not. Way to go, horses. You knocked him off me. Allow me time to grab them. Make sure everybody is charging. That thrust with that big two-handed weapon is just so devastating. 260 points of damage here with an on-foot thrust. Like I said, it's 130 in length. Like a spear. No, don't run away. Don't run away. Is that all of them? Leave not a one breathing. What are the odds I can ride that horse right there? What are the odds it'll be over with before I get to that horse right there? It looks like a war horse. I may not be able to... Well, it's over with. Okay. I lost 4 infantry. I'm looking for Rick. Rick got 3 only, but he got 16 in athletics and 13 in bow. Very good. Right. 1. Only 1. I got 1, so we'll find out how many more there are in just a moment. I got Samar. I think it was Samar. What do we got for upgrades? Ooh, it's going to be the newer Zanny, Core. And again, strong arms. Marcus, we're going to have you keep at base since you are infantry. And Tommy, same thing. And that looks like that's it. Oh, Ro got an upgrade or a perk to give out. Notice there's no orange thing like I talk up here. It doesn't always show. So that's why I check everybody. Had I just done this and grabbed the guys with an orange marking, we would have not been able to give Ro her perk. All right, Ro, let's give it to Bo, because everything else that you need is really full. All right, Richard. All right, let's see what we got here.
Pete.
I will take you guys, and you guys, and you guys. And Shalar, and we've already talked to you, and Nathan, and Quoth. We've talked to you guys many times. So I'm probably going to give them to the, I'm going to give them to the last, to Idris, because I know that talking to them is useless. I don't think I've spoken to you before. I have talked to you. All right, Samantha, what do you have?
I'm yours to command.
It's good to know. Very, very good to know. Mata, as I've mentioned before, I used to work with a guy named Mata in the military. Last name Mata. Of course, we call everybody by their last name. All right, you can actually have some more troops, prisoners, believe it or not. Boom. All right, Idris. It's all down to you, buddy.
I'm your...
Nawa. And I don't care about you because you are a mercenary. All right, well then, let's do it this way. You know the way I'm doing it. I'm going to wind up taking that mercenary anyway. All right, so you've got 411. All right. Before I even move, let's talk to these guys. Nawa. Dwayne. Nathan is Nathan, but he doesn't want to join us because he's got some stuff and he's got some money.
Forgive me if I cannot wish you peace.
I understand. You're happy. I understand. All right. After Nathan, we have Hespedia. I haven't seen that name, I don't think. Oh, Dio. Quoth. Cuth? Who knows? Malub. Dio, we've talked to before. Chances of you joining us are slim to
My
none.
heart is glad to see you.
90%. You're happy. Of course you are. We haven't taken enough holdings from you guys yet, which I'm going to do now. Shalar. You Imperial Clown. Dwayne Samar. Dio. Mata. Oh, that's a girl. I didn't expect that to be a girl. And Nathan. And Neria, which we spoke to. She's also Nathan. All right, well, nothing we can do with any of those. So I'm going to give them... I'm going to give them to Idris so that he can put them in there because there'll be too many in the prison and I can't do it. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Now, throw them in there. How many are you going to stuff the garrison? You did not stuff it at all. Very good. Recruit. Toss in the garrison. And then ransom the couple that we have. And trade. Cal. Looks like we've finally got enough troops in the garrison that they're not stuffing it anymore. That's good because I was afraid we were going to lose more. We were so close that I could not go here. But at the same time, I was afraid we were going to lose some more archers. Emir helmet. 24. Yeah, this is all garbage. You've got 61,000. You're going to be able to take all this because this is just... Although, before we do that, let me look at this. Because we've got quite a few new people here. Yeah, this is not very good. All right. We'll sell all of that. And again, I want to keep what is potentially going to give us some wood. So it's just these two items. And also, while I'm here, we got to buy those Bodkin, 2 Bodkin arrows for Richard. For Rick. Where you at? Stacked Bodkin arrows. Boom. Boom. There you go. We'll get you set up properly. I guess you had one already. That's fine. Doesn't matter. It's just money. We're still going to come out ahead. All right, I've locked you and you, so we'll sell that. All right, let's look at the smithy. Row, yeah, we're going to have to wait for 1 day. How are we looking? All right, Rick. Rick, buddy, you're going to go back to being the medicine man, or shaman. He's not really a doctor. All right, let's see what we got with that. Rooster Crow. You got a little bit. You're back to 100. All right, let's start with this. Wood. Nope, I don't care about that. I just didn't want to sell it. Don't care about that either. But we're out of wood. Okay, so we're going to go to Rick to make some wood. Just going to make it all. I'm going to go back to Row. Get some more wood. I think that's, yep. That's all the wood that we can melt. So let me get this good metal. And I'll sell the rest. Yep. All right. Now let's go do some recruiting, and then we'll get right back on Raza. $15, very good. I think you're topped. Oh, oops, Jesus! Joe, what are you doing? You are topped off. You are topped off. I may not have needed any, and you're topped off. All right, come on, join us. You know, I made a mistake. I've talked about this before. If you're in a village and you dismiss a troop and then you try to get them back, it's going to be an issue. Let me get out of the village, dismiss him. Now that he's out of the village, I can call... Oh, they just called him to the army. Oh, no. Who called him to the army? Brannick. Brannick, buddy, I really like you, but that's not going to happen. I've never... I can count on one hand the number of times I've disbanded one of my armies, but I'm going to disband this one. Man, that's a big army, though. You know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to proceed with what we have, and I'm going to make... I've got too many troops now because I recruited 15 because I thought we were short. But I will give the ones that are not, okay, you're above recruit level at least, so we'll take these guys off. And toss you away since you're recruits, and we can get them anywhere down here. Now, I probably should have kept them because I'm going to take, I'm going to take some Battanians from you. Yeah, I shouldn't have given them away. I wasn't thinking properly. That's all right.
I'm yours.
I'm going on the fly. That's a huge army he just called, so I'm going to let him. I'm going to let Idris run up north and be part of that army. Okay, I got two too many. There we go. Can we run over to here? Yeah, I made a mistake. Don't ever release them when they're in a village. It does cause problems. I don't know what you're recruiting for. Aren't we full? Let me get this upgrade. 53, 53, and 55. Yeah, even Idris is full. Let's head straight back towards Raza, even though we're short one. Now, I wonder if there's anyone that's nearby. All right, Deju, are you... I want to see if I can find someone that is poor. A clan that's poor. Oh, man, you only got 2 people left? You need to get married. You're 50 years old, unmarried. And you are 36 and unmarried. My goodness. And you guys are poor. All right, so that's Jolana or Attalus. Can I call either one of you guys down here to help out? Let's go with name. There's Attalus. She's already in the army. And Jolana should be right here, but I don't see... She might not have a party. They can only afford one, apparently. All right, who else? Man, I need to marry them. Do I have a boy coming of age? No. Girl. Charlie. But he is only 12, so that's 6 more years. Oh, goodness. Well, she was only 30-something. Maybe she'll hold out. I wonder if... What was he? Charlie Infantry? Yeah, you know what? Infantry leader. Oh. Wait, are you the same age? You're 12 also. Okay, Eddie the infantry guy. Who was this? Serradius? Serrados? Sorados. Sorados. Eddie. Mary. Oops. Sorados. Maybe that will remind me. I'll marry him into that clan so we don't lose that clan. All right, now, who else? You guys are poor. So we've got Thasnia, Kalitos, Thasnia, Jupiter, Ubusus. I don't see any of them. All right, I think there's Sophia. I think the better way to do this... Wisan. I'm just trying to get... you guys are rich, and you're in the Southern Empire, so it's the other one. It's the Hongaroos. There we go. And you're poor, although you own a lot. Are you currently in Wissen? Back up. Yeah, I'm going to call you because you got a lot. We're going to see if we can get you some money. How are we doing? We're losing Diathma. We still got Amitates. We lost Jael Marys. And we're about to lose Diathma, it looks like. Let me keep going. Can she get here? Because she'll be going through Southern Empire and the Azrai lands to get to us, because she'll come this way because we're closer to this side. Corinne died of old age. Woo. And we're not in a battle, so I can't get... Yeah, I can't get anything off of her, so we've lost all of her equipment. I think that's only available during a battle. Yeah, she's gone. All right, well. Joe at 71 years old, can he get another little honey? Ha ha! You know what? Who is... How far away is she? 3 days, 10 hours. We're going to go ahead and start the siege. Is that another army already up there? I thought I saw one. I'll check here in a moment. How many prisoners do we have of them? The Azrai. We've got 17 only. I would have thought we had more. All right, they've got 12 days of food. They had 13 last time we were here. I need 1 troop, so I'm just going to recruit 1 of you guys. That way I can give you away after this battle. I don't know if she's going to be able to make it down here with 109. She had 119 when I recruited her. Now she's down to 117. So I don't know if she engaged in battle on the way. They do that. Look at there. We've got Diathma, Epicrotia, and Amitates all being attacked. I'll imagine that Epicrotia is the Sturgeons. It is the Sturgeons. 116. Yep, she's losing troops. Probably, if she's not engaged in battle, she might be running out of money. Remember, she was poor. She can't afford to pay them. 115, yeah, she's losing troops. But she could be in battle. She may be in battle. I can't tell. And I'm locked in. I can't move the map around. Because Tower Worlds thinks that when you're in a siege camp and building the siege camp, that you can't look at a map. Benny, the party leader, age 11. Okay, you're going to be... We want you to have a sharp mind and tactics. Well, they lost that to the Southern Empire. That's not good. Okay, we're going to... What do they want, by the way? They want us to pay them 5,000. I cannot perform this action in the siege, of course not. They're already getting another army together. These guys are not scared. They're running right by us. Am I going to have enough time? I'm going to initiate this siege, whether she's here or not. Because we're going to be real short troops anyway, after they stuff the garrison here. And we're already short 255 troops from Idris. By the time she gets here, she started at 119. She's already lost 10 troops. She might be sub 100 by the time she gets here. I'm looking out. If I see Hubyar being attacked, though, I'm going to break this siege off and go towards Hubyar. Because we own Hubyar. I don't want to swap Hubyar for Raza. That would be dumb. Whoopsie daisy, that didn't come out. Come on, take him out, take him out. This guy, he's able to recreate these catapults, the defensive siege engines, pretty quickly, apparently. I don't know if I should. Yeah, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. I know we don't have enough time, but maybe our fire onagers can take that guy out. Take him out, take him out. There we go. We're going straight into battle. And I will take another one of these and then swap over to the bow. And we'll initiate the siege before anything else happens with Hubyar.
Follow your sergeants.
And Wisan, you made it? I didn't even notice that she made it. All right, we're going to put you... I'm going to put you in here. We lost Corinne, which means Rick is now going to be over here. And we're just going to have to go without. Although Archie has 74 and Rick only has 13. So we'll put you there and you there. Because I consider this the main... in fact, you know what? I don't even want a third. Put you right there. I only want 2. So you guys do what you need to do, but I only want 2. Come on, get my horse out of here. I should have stayed on a siege engine. But this will work out okay. Get off the horse. I saw him drawing a bow, so I wanted to move a little, or drawing an arrow, so I wanted to move a little bit while I'm still on the horse. Are you gonna move? Wow, that was way too high. Wow, that's 2. My bow skill really does suck. You're gonna stay there? No, you're gonna move. Archie the Archer, 2 skill points in engineering. Archie, you shouldn't be on it. Oh, God. He should be out here commanding his troops, not back on a siege engine. I took the time to move you around, and now you're gonna stand on a siege engine. You got a little armor going on there, more so than those other archers. Hey now. Oh, he would have to move just as I released, of course. I guess they hit my horse because he's bolting. And I don't mean John. My horse doesn't have a big, thick mustache. Oh, good hit. Good hit. I wonder if that was Rick. In my mind, that was Rick. Good hit, Rick. All right, we need... Wow, man, they got a lot of... We're not...
Bones! Soldiers! Bowmen!
Bowman, you're too far away. Can you come up here?
Footmen! Archers, listen up!
We're so far away. Let's tighten it up a little bit. There's not a whole lot of arrows down here, are there? All right, guys, get up there. Three at a time. I need those archers to stop running so I can... They're just running by here to head over there. I'm not going to even try to shoot them until they stop moving. Key word there is try. Oh, he ducked. He hadn't been hit. Stop moving, clown. That dude is very aware. He's a militia. You see how he kept moving every time he looked at me and saw me aiming at him? That's not what you like out of the AI. All right, we've... Oh, that was not good. Rick, that wasn't you, buddy. Tell me that wasn't you. I'm going up on the wall. I don't eat liver. I don't like liver. But if you can get it out of me, you're welcome to it. The day is lost, but don't give up. I'm just going to have everybody charge. What are you guys doing here? Trying to get... Oh, I see. Let me go around. Maybe I can get around behind him and come down through here. Maybe not. Nope. No way to get down through that tower, so I have to go all the way down here. was going to hit that guy, but he's one of ours. All I saw was the golden hat. All right, they made it out. All right, gonna have a keep battle. The music tells me keep battle. And I lost 1 archer and 6 infantry. Rick, where you at, buddy? You know what I just realized? These guys are in it's alphabetical order. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's alphabetical. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. So now I know Rick's always going to be down in the R's. He didn't get anything. That was terrible. I was hoping he was a guy on that siege equipment. I wonder if that's always alphabetical, and I just never noticed it before. It's much easier to notice when you have Archie. You were on a siege equipment. I thought it said Rick. Maybe it was Archie. My mistake. All right, so you're not going to do any of this, and you don't have a shield. But maybe the next time that you jump on one, that'll help you. Tommy, you're just regular infantry. You're not going to be a party leader or nothing, but we're going to choose this one anyway. And we want Cav, because you're a party leader. And here we want, as always, well built. And that's it. All right. Let's attack. They have 29 to 50. Now, I am not... Corinne is dead. I don't have to worry about choosing her. But I tell you, she jumps in there sometimes, and I don't think I've actually picked her. Party leader. Rick's going in. Archie's going in. Reggie. Ashley. Manny. I want you to go in because you need to get some experience. It won't hurt to have you get experience. And I need 10 more. So Matt, even though he's hurt. Marcus, Tommy, Liza, Melissa, Zanny, and Sherry. And you're hurt, but you can go in, and you can go in because you're usually on a horse and you need some one-handed experience or athletic experience. Any more ranged troops that I got to worry about? I see one right there. Oh, I can't get it. There we go. Archie, go, go, go. Rick, go, go, go. Get those two-handed skills. That's too high. I can't see anybody up there. And even if I could, I couldn't shoot them. The angle's too great. All right, buddy, what are you doing? Liza, get up there. Don't walk back. Everybody, charge. Guy's gonna be hoarse, that one yelling all the time up there. Infantry. I'm not gonna try and pick him off. All right, there is either Archie or Rick in the front because they don't have a shield. They run faster than everybody else. I was hoping he'd get a... It was Rick. He just got the kill. Although Archie's right behind him, got a kill also, looks like. Or got points at least. All right. All right, Archie got 5. He's got more athletics. He probably runs faster than Rick since Rick is newer. And Rick got 3. Very good. 15 in two-handed. And Archie got 3. All right, prisoner. Everybody. Loot. And show mercy. Well, Whisson might hate me. I don't... Idris Oh, man. Idris shouldn't be hating me. He's not in my... Oh, he is. Who did I release? I thought I released... Oh, Mitch. I released Mitch. Oh, my goodness. I thought it was Idris. Okay, well, so be it. Let's manage the town. It's 3s across the board. We'll let it be. Let's see who got an upgrade here. Is this going to be the one? Athletics for Rick. And we want braced for sure. Absolutely. Okay. Let's recruit. Toss him in the garrison. Take out my archers. Well, any of the troops that I would normally use. And that's it. That's not a whole lot that time. All right, let's see about trading. They got 71k. Nothing there. And they don't have any wood, unfortunately, which is par for the course down here in Azrael land, as I said. And even though it's master crafted, it's not any good because it's just low tier armor. Master craft of low tier is still a low tier crap. You should be able to take all of that. And is there anything to lock? No, you can take all of that. And while I'm looking at it, and before I forget, we'll swap this back. All right, let's go to... wait, let's see if there's any... What do we got here? Is there any potential recruits that I want? No, they would have been locked already. All right, we'll ransom with the exception of that guy. And then we will give you 16, 10, 12, 23. All right, we'll start with you. I've got 54 too many, and we've got 3 people to give to. So I'll give you 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. That brought you up to... I gave you 15 troops, and I brought you up to 24. I got 40 to give away. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10. And... Oh, not you, not you, not you. 15. So we're rapidly running out of archers. All right, now while you're here, I can give you some of these guys. There we go. And I still got 5 too many archers, so we'll give you them. Which means I need to take these back. I thought I hit 10, but or 15, but apparently not. 37. Now we'll give you a couple of these. There we go. And we're going to wait for a moment. Is Sheila? No, it was Rick. I'll be doggone. All right, well, what else is new? I forgot to change it back. That's par for the course. We're going to wait a moment until there's no more wounded. This should be 477, by the way. 31, 24, 37, 23. Not you, doggone it, you. Yeah, because it should be 477. Remember, right now they're showing me Raza. All right, so we'll give you 5 of those. What was this? Western Empire. Nope. All right, we still got 2 wounded. Rick's skills are very low. He's up to 57. Oh, I said I was going to swap him out when he got to 50, right? Yeah, he's already at 50. Although, 15, there's no mounts in his party. Let's give him 5 more hit points. Mitch Parley has been captured. All right, that is good in a way. And I'll explain what I mean here in a minute. Let's give this to... I'm going to have to give it to you, apparently. Although, didn't you get a lot of stuff up north? No, I guess you lost it all. And you're poor. Okay. Let me jump out and I'll explain to you why this is going to be okay. Because Mitch is no longer party, and Ashley's in my party. And I've been saying for a while I need to get Ashley some experience. Send her out on her own. So we're going to give Ashley a party. And now I've got to give her enough troops so that she can stay in my party. Oh, that's too many. I only need to give her 80. Not even that much, but we'll give her 80 just to be sure. And then call her to my party. Boom. And we got to do some massive recruiting now. Where are you being held prisoner at? You're in a party right now. All right, in this case, you are really poor, so I think I'm going to release you. I was hoping that you would at least be able to hold the troops that you had. We'll take 6 and 3 and give them to thee. See what I did there? And we'll go to Dokwa. And I've got 3.5 minutes left, so basically I'm just going to spend this time recruiting. Come back here to Quablob. Medicine is now 58. You know what? Ashley should have good medicine skill. Because I think I put... Yeah, she does. She's good. There, where are you going? Raza, very good. Although, well, how are you coming from the left? That surprises me. I'm not going to try and run them down. I want them to get locked in. So I don't have to chase them. All right, this is I'm going to recruit everything I can. Because I'm very short on troops. Let's head back up so that we can catch them before they, hopefully, before they complete their siege camp. Although it's going to be nighttime. We're going to have to attack them tomorrow as soon as the sun rises. Because I don't want them to actually engage in combat. We're not even going to wait till noon. We're just going to go... Well, actually, I've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. So at the beginning of the next video, I will attack these guys. Until then, adios.